Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, now we gotta question this guy.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them. This kitchen knife is quite sharp. There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Odd. Wouldn't you want to cut paper with like scissors or something? Maybe even have scissors.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago. The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
That means something. Yeah. Look at that.
A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Okay, what am I missing?
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago. Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
See if I can find anything else useful.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, while you were down below.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
Okay. Fox Mr. Charlie check if the view of flat should accept his lightness standards. The two falls were crossed on 10 counts, but when I arrived, the colony in the street examined the dead bodies and performed bodily enhancement. Did all that. What am I missing? Just need a way to get up there. Yeah.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Locked. Locked. This should be useful.
Oh yeah, I know where I'm fixing to use it too.
Nothing interesting here. This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Okay. Oh, crap. I'm gonna say open the window. here, maybe? Then, oh, say something on the bookshelf.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find? I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look. Well now, what a find! A precious jewel, concealed inside a book.
Must be worth something.
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design, a distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era. Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age, and when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes. Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age, and when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something, or someone, in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere. Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Okay, it's not that. No, I don't know if it's that, but... No. I'll get it right one of these days.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
I did this one. Look at the top one.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Well, there's only one left, really.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Really?
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then, and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Brother and Veronica both died with the crossfire of each of them was holding a gun when the guns found missing. Kenneth Butler and Veronica were victims of a double murder carried out by one person. One now. I think it's this one. And it's probably not. After that. Alright, well, I'm not going to do that just yet.
Such a young man, and already a murderer.
Let's go back here and ask him some questions.
Tell old Wiggins that I'll be fine.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, try to go here. Yeah, I can look at the bracelet. Maybe. Try to go through all the steps before I just make a decision. Close. Okay, here we go.
That is not the one I need. 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 That is not the one I need.
Really?
That is not the one I need. I need to continue my research in my archives. Here it is. One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
Probably where that key goes to.
Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly. Crampons and a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer. A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor. It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations. The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram heads of ancient Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I found a man loaded with the money. He's crazy about those jewels. He's ready to fork over a fortune. Can remain committing him and advice for you. An idea. Okay, running across me. So they arranged to meet, they meted, and one shot another. Or somebody intervened and wanted everything. Not sure. Search of the missing. Treasures could have been a motive for the crime. It was kind of Half Moon Street. Mr. Attorney picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. Crime could have Half Moon Street. Missing could have been a personal motive. Of course. Trying to statement regarding disappearing Half Moon. It seems reasonable, but the 3 shots the guys were from prison to the second gun that is now missing. Now what happens if I go with this one? And it goes with another one. Well, still missed something. Talk to the constable Merrill to find out if possible there's something I didn't show us happening.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood. I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
It's like hide and go seek.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
We can assume that there was more person than half my street and the crimes. There was no way forward or back to escape, only up. Let's reenact action and recreate fireworks described by Lexi and attempt to climb the wall. Ugh, sounds fun. On a flare gun to eliminate fireworks until it's reclined on the wall. Okay. That was at the pawn shop.
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
I need probably those spikes to climb the wall.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Okay, I think that's it.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Oi, watch your tongue.
Yeah, the rest of them watch.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin, then. Catch me if you can. This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there?
Yes.
I should try climbing faster.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that. Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Okay, this one's... I'm gonna have to end it here, and I'll see y'all next time. So, if you liked it, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. Later.